We're
Hello,
there again with another
hello,
information
everyone.
session. Yeah. Tonight we're going to talk about the cost of living. I know everyone is affected by the cost of living. There's not one person out there who can say it is not affecting them. So, with the question tonight, the cost of living, do you think the traditional system is still enough when it comes to income and flexibility? Tonight, we're going to explore this topic from our point of view as a digital income consultant and what we are hearing from people on a daily basis. Because what we do know is that everyone is affected by this cost of living. It doesn't matter your profession. One time people used to say some profession is safe and some is not. But now, no one is excused from this cost of living. Everyone is feeling the pinch. So, how is the cost of living affecting hardworking people and their family? Why many people feel stuck despite they're still working very hard and they even have a full time job? These are some of the things we're going to explore tonight. And tonight, I have with me two of my other business partner. I have Sachet and I also have Patrice. So, I'm going to let them introduce themselves briefly before we get into it. So, I'm going to start with you, Patrice.
Hello, guys. Hello. Hi, Joan. Thanks, and Shasette. Thanks for this live tonight. And my name is Patrice. I'm originally from beautiful Jamaica. I'm a country girl, as am always saying. I'm a mom and a personal support worker, as well. I'm a business owner. I have a business online. Like many hardworking people, I have to balance in work and family, and responsibilities. And over time, I started looking for other options, and where I led to this amazing online business, to create a better future for my family. Um, so thank you so much, Joan, for inviting me. Yes,
You're welcome. You're welcome. Over to
and
you. Sorry. Go ahead.
And yeah, so yeah, I'm so excited to be a part of this conversation tonight because many people are like looking for other options, and they're saying to themselves, what if there's another way, and that's why we are here to talk about, because cost of living and the expense of many things have gone up except our paycheck. So that's why we're here to discuss about this conversation tonight. Thank you so much.
Thank you, thank you. Guys, if you're watching us live, let us know in the comment where you're watching from. We'd really love to hear from you. Also, let us know how the cost of living is affecting you and what are your plans? What do you plan to do about it? And guys, there are options, but we're gonna get into that later. Sasha, would you mind go ahead and introduce yourself?
Yes, Joan. Thank you so much, Joan, for having me tonight, Joan and Patrice. My name is Sachet. They're originally from Jamaica, Jamaican born, living here in Ontario, Canada. Here, I'm a wife, I'm a mother, I'm a caregiver, and I'm also a mortgage broker. That's what I do, guys. And I just want to share something with you guys. The cost of living is getting out of hand for everybody, even in the profession that I'm in, like as a mortgage broker, even lawyers, real estate lawyers that I work with on a day-to-day basis closely. Like, it's like everything, because what Canada has done has hinged the economy on real estate. And if you understand this, dear, when everything is hinged on real estate there, everything is just it's just a matter of time for the domino effect, the ripple effect. And some of
Yes.
them are so embarrassed to come out and talk about the effect that it's having on them, where they can't even make enough income to cover their expenses, right? Because people have that stigma, because I have that professional title against my name, I can't be struggling. But no, guys, that's not it anymore. Everybody, including myself, is struggling. You name it, you go and speak to anybody out there, because the rising costs, it's so uncontrollable right now because of what happened in the real estate market. So guys, that's why I'm here, and I look for something. I want more, and this is what I came across, this amazing online business, which 100% legitimate. that it income grows over a period of time. It doesn't reset. So if you want income that grows over a period of time, instead of resetting each month, you're stuck at that level. No, you don't want that. This is it, because this income grows over a period of time. So if you want, you can check it out there, guys. And thank you, Joan, for having me. And I'm so excited to be here to let people know that there's options out there. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, guys. For those of you who don't know me, I'm originally from Jamaica. My name is Joan. I'm a digital income consultant. What I do is help people to grow, gain extra income using automated systems and tools. Guys, the where we're living now, the world we're living in now, the traditional way of earning, it's no longer secure. So what we are promoting or what we are educating people about is that there are options out there. As Sasha mentioned, everyone is feeling the pinch, as they would say in Jamaica. It doesn't matter your profession. And that is why we're so excited to come out here every Friday and let you know that there are options out there. There are options. The funny, I was talking to someone this week, and they were telling me the person don't want their family to know that they are struggling because of their profession that they are in. So
No,
they wanted to explore the business model, but they feel a way to let their family know that I'm doing this profession. What am I doing in online business? That's how they're thinking, you know. So a lot of people out there, they're struggling, but they're just afraid to say they're struggling, and they're looking at other people. What are people going to say if I leave my profession? But you don't have to leave your profession. The good thing about this online business, you can do it alongside what you're already doing, right? So what I want to ask you, what do you think, how do you think the cost of living affecting people, are how they think about earning these days?
that question is directed to me, Joni.
Oh, yes, yes.
Yes, yes. Okay. So the the cost of living really is really affecting a lot of people, because it's not like it's doubled. It's not like it's tripled. It's four times the amount right now when you look. Like, you go into the grocery store, you used to find a head of lettuce for 99 cents. Now it's like 3.99. So it's four times. Like, if you add that up to everything that you're looking at, like your phone bill gone up, like everything gone up, the phone bill, your utility bills, the food costs, like just the basic necessity keep going up, and your paycheck stays the same. It's just a matter of time before you hit rock bottom. Mortgages going up, rent, you name it, everything. So you, like, I tell people, like, listen, don't be afraid, don't be ashamed to say it, because it is real. It is out there. It's just like, it's been going on for a while now, and it's just that they just want to acknowledge it right now. It's been going on since, like, at least for the last 3 years. It just didn't happen overnight. It's been gradually going up, but now, since war up on top of war all over the world, people are starting to recognize it more here. So thank you
Yeah.
for that question, Joni. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. So basically, what is happening? People are realizing that their paycheck is no longer keeping up with their bills or responsibilities. So
Yes.
people are looking for other ways to earn income. And that is
Mm.
why most people are turning to the online space. Because what are you going to do? Get another 8 hour shift on top of another 8 hour shift, on top of another 8 hour shift? It's only 24 hours in the day. What time are you going to get to rest or take care of your family? So the best thing to start to do is look for something you can do alongside your job instead of going for another 8 hour shift. Because most of the time, even another 8 hour shift is still not enough, because the system that wasn't designed for us to get ahead. So we have to learn to create a way for ourselves to get ahead. Do you have anything to say about that, Patrice?
Well, like Sharset said, it's everything is costly, everything, but is the fact that even though it's everything is going up, but their paycheck is not going up. They remain the same. And if it do goes up, it's by a couple cents. And while the groceries and so forth, it's going up by dollars. So it's not able to they're not able to buy the things because it's out of their
Mm-hmm.
reach. And so that's why they have to be pinching it and pinching it and pinching it. So that's why it's so hard for people to really go out there and do the things that they want to do. And they're scaling back because they don't know what's gonna come
Mm-hmm.
next, because of this um society, what is happening right now.
Yeah, yeah, that's so true. That's so true. So, some of the things people can do to create options is start looking to being into entrepreneurship, and that is why we are here to tell people that we are doing it. We saw this coming before it actually get here, and that is why we enter into this space. And now we are reaping the benefit. Now we are sharing it with you guys. You can come on board. You can start creating option using this automated system and tools, and you will feel more relaxed. You will won't have to be so stressed wondering, can I pay my bills this month? What do I have to do without this month? So there are options, guys. There are options. There are options. You don't have to get comfortable being uncomfortable. You know? The next thing I want to mention is what advice would you give to someone who know they need to change and does and is not taking making that change?
Okay, Joni, thank you for that there. My advice is that don't wait until it's too late because this is the norm. People always wait until it's the last minute. If you strategically plan, like I always say, you have a job right now. Yes, a job is not secure. You're not guaranteed.
Mhm.
Nothing is guaranteed, not even your life, right? So it's always good to, while you're on that job, is to start to create something like, your plan B. Start with your plan, start to create your plan B because you never know. If you were to lose your job today, what would you do? Right? What would you do? So why not create that option? This is something that you can start as a plan B because that's how most of us started this business as a plan B, right? A lot of people started
Mhm.
this as a plan B, and after some time into it, they start to create more income that they can even start to do this business full time, and that's it. So this is what I'm trying to say to people: do not wait until it's too late. Start from now. The time is now. The most precious asset that anyone has on this planet here is not your job, is not your house, is not your degree, is not, it's your time. Because once that time is past, you have more time behind you than in front of you. So tomorrow is not guaranteed. So whatever your heart desire and whatever you think that you need to have a change, you start to do it now. Now is the time because tomorrow is not promised. That's all I gotta say to someone right now, there that's watching right now. The time is now. Thank you,
Thank
Joni,
you.
for that question.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you. The
Yes.
time is now. There's never a better time than now. As
Yes.
you can see, we all are professionals. We have a job. It's
Mhm.
not like we didn't have a job, but we know that having options was a
Mhm.
necessity. And that is why we enter into the online space. And that is why we are helping other people to create options for themselves, create options for their family, you know?
Mhm.
It does pay to leave your future into the hands of an employer because as Sachet said, what happened to you if you should lose your job tomorrow? How many people out there can afford, say if they're not working, can afford their bills for the next 2 3 months or even 1 month or even 1 month? Creating option, it matter. It really matter. It really helps to create options, you know. So
Yeah.
do you have anything to say on that, Patrice?
Yeah, like Sha said, when I started, I didn't have any type of experience. I just know that I needed another option. I just know that I needed another option. And I didn't have no experience. I didn't know what I was doing, but I just do it anyway. You know, like many people, I need something that is more flexible and more, that give me more freedom. You know, I start with one step, one step. And when I started with this business, I come in and I watch a webinar, I watch an information session and I ask the questions that I need to know more about this business, that's what, and I gather all the information and said, you know what, this business seems like it's something that I could work, that I can do, because it's not taking away from what I'm doing, my regular job, but only giving me more to it's flexible, something that I can work around my job. So that's why I decided to do this business. Some people stay stuck because they're waiting for everything to be perfect. And you don't need to be perfect. You just start. You don't have to gather all the information there right away. Just start. Because the information is out there, is only for you to see it for yourself. And nobody over there, you can't rely on people because people don't know your struggles. Only you alone know your struggles. So that's why, guys, the information is out there. So go and see it for yourself, and then you can tell yourself that, oh, if it's for me or not. Yeah.
Thank you, thank you. You hear it, guys. Creating options matter. So if you're someone who is always wondering, is there a way for me to make extra income? Yes, there's a way for you to make extra income. Is there a way for me to create financial freedom? Yes, there's a way for you to do that. You don't have to rely on one income or the traditional part and feeling stuck, feeling lost, don't know what to do. When I came to Canada, I thought working harder was the big deal, but I realized that working harder was yeah, it's good to work hard, but having options was the necessity. So that is why I start creating option. It didn't take me long to figure that out, that having options matter, and that is why I'm doing this. And I'm what did I say now? I am calling on all who are looking for flexibility or another way of earning income. It is here. We have tested it. We have proven it for you. You don't have to go out there and check for it because we are here. We do it. We're doing it. It's working for us. It will work for you. Thank you so much. So my next thing I want to say to is my next question, I'm gonna go to Patrice with this. What do you think the future of work will be in the next 5 to 10 years for the traditional system?
Well, I think flexibility is going to be become a very important way to go about things. I think people gonna want to have more multiple stream of income. And not only that, they're gonna be like learning digital skills. I think that this online thing is gonna really take over, because as you can see now, a lot of things are going online. Stores are locking up. They're no more like going into the store. You can't go and buy stuff. Most of the things, the clothes, when you go, most there's no store really. Shoes, everything there is online. The bank is online. A lot of things are online. So I think maybe in the 5 to 10 years, everything's gonna be really online. Mostly, like, only things that are not gonna be online is something that needed, like healthcare. But the rest of stuff, them are gonna be online. So that's why it's best to start from now. Have something on the side. You can do this while you're working. It doesn't take away from you. It just help you open up your mindset, and and for learning new things, um new way of earning online. So guys,
Yeah, yeah.
I were you right now, I would hop on this train, really and truly. I would really hop on this train, because don't let this train leave you behind, because this is the way to go from now on. And it's an online business. And it doesn't have to be this business, but something online, you know? So that's why I'm saying the world is changing fast. If you noticed, when we just the other day we had cell phone that we could use like right through. Now we had before we using minutes. Now we are using unlimited. Now we are on Facebook, TikTok. Those are the things people are trying to be creative and do other things. Guys, if you don't think about it right now, you're gonna be left behind. So now is the time to really look into what you're doing and start something on the side online.
Thank you so much, Patrice. You could have said it any better. And you mentioned that about healthcare. But I remember several times I have a doctor's appointment and it was online. So even that, or maybe only surgery. And I would be
Yeah,
surprised.
the surgery. Yeah,
I would be
yeah.
surprised
And
if they
who
figure out a
knows?
way to
Who
perform
knows if
surgery.
they don't have the robot to help them do the surgery as well?
I'm telling
Yes, it's
you.
true.
So,
It is true. It is
Yeah,
true. It is
yeah,
true.
and not only
it's
mention
true.
that, Joni,
Yeah.
because a couple weeks ago I went to my doctor just to get a little checkup, and the secretary said, "Oh, she's online." Me say online. Me say I want him to be in the office. So I have to be calling, talk to him online while he's he's telling me what is wrong with me, where I need to go, and whatever. So like, guys. You guys have to open up your eyes right now and realize what is going on within this world.
Mhm.
Start doing something right now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yes.
That is so true, though. That is so true because if you notice, like even when you go to some restaurant, there are no servers anymore. There are some robots coming out with your food or with your order. By the way, do you have to tip them?
Yes.
Do you have to tip those robots? Oh my god!
You
But
know
I don't
what?
think
You may
it's
not
true.
able to tip them, but you know what? They do a surcharge in
The
the in the
surcharge.
um
Oh,
in the bill.
in the bill, maybe. But I'm telling you guys, on a serious note, guys,
Yeah.
you don't get too comfortable in the traditional system because it is phasing out. Trust me, job security is no more. So, as I said before, start creating options. We are not telling you to replace what you're doing, but start creating options. And I know somebody in the hearing of our voice today, if you don't take action, you're going to say, I remember this day when I saw these three ladies and they were talking about creating options. I should have started from that time. Trust me, guys, you need to start creating options. Start creating options now. Everything is phased out. As I was saying to someone, if you don't have a business online now, you're gonna get extinct like the dinosaur or the analog phone. Them. That is what going on. That is what's going on. It's true. It's the
Mhm.
truth. It might sound funny, and I'm not here to scare anyone, but I'm just here to let people know. As I said, educate, motivate, and bring clarity. This is what going on now. I'm an early childhood educator, and I remember saying to my coworker, "Do you think they're gonna replace us soon?" Trust me, I'm looking forward for them to replace us.
Yes.
That is why I'm creating options.
Yeah.
Yes.
That is
So
why I'm creating options. I'm
it's
telling
true.
you.
Yeah,
I would be
because
surprised. I don't know how
even
they're gonna do it, but
even myself that's in the mortgage business, and when people come to me right now, the lenders are getting so strict in terms of who they lend the money to, what you need it for and all of that. So everybody has, like, even myself, like the traditional, like even myself, sometimes you think it's easy for me to even get money for my own self. No, it's not, because they have a system, and if you don't fall into that system, you do not get that money, right? So if
mhm,
you do not create that option that you really don't need them there after a while, and this is why I
yeah,
love this business, because this business is not a get rich quick scheme. It takes time, discipline, growth. You learn something and you grow. And then after some time into it, you stay consistent, because like any business, you got to be consistent. If
mhm,
you're not consistent every day, you do not see the growth, you do not see the benefits of it. It's like having a restaurant business. And if you don't go to that restaurant every day, do you earn anything? You're not going to get anything. You're not going to get customers come. You're not going to get anything. It's just like this. You got to be consistent, get up and you know, and it doesn't take that much. This is why I look for something like this, because you just need an hour a day. It
Mhm.
depends on pockets of your day. You can even, you know, on your lunch hour, on your 15-minute break, on your and that's it, guys. Start to use your job to actually create your freedom, to build your business, to create your freedom. So that's what people need to do, that they have this option out there. This is a lot out there for people. And there's so many things going on online. We don't know what's real from what's not real. But I can tell you this, I did my due diligence and I checked and I researched and I dig deep dive. This is real. This is a real business. Like any business, I don't care what anybody say, any business that issue tax documents in the country where you're legally residing to your government agency is 100% legit. Any business at all, it doesn't matter where it is. So guys, check it out. This is something that's real and this is genuine. Thank you, Joan. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Yes.
You heard it from Sachet. If you're thinking about real, that is not a problem. We got that lock.
Mhm.
We're real as real can be.
Yes.
It's taxable. It is legal. We are professionals. We are here on a live. By now, they would have come for us already if we were
Yes.
selling,
Yes.
giving false information. So,
Yes.
guys, you have no
Yes.
excuse. If you're looking for option, this is it. This is it. As I said, we come here every Friday to educate, motivate, and bring clarity. Personally, I've never seen an online business of this magnitude before. So if you want to choose something online, you should choose this. Look into this. Just look into it. You know, I'm not here to convince you. I'm just here to share the information with you. Just start looking into this business model. Start creating options. Cost of living is affecting everyone. Don't pretend like you're not in it. We know everyone is in it. We are in it. You are in it. Start creating options. Any last word, Patrice?
Well, like you say, like start creating option, and it's only start with a step, you know, just go out there, and because the information is key, guys. Whenever you're looking for something, make sure that you know that the business that you're in is real, 100% legit, that they're helpful, they're having a community to help you, you know make sure that you have somebody to mentor you as well, because you're gonna need that help. So this is the business that provides you all of that. We have a mentor, we have coaching, and we have the tools to help you get started within the business, and we have the training. The training is top tier. There's no thing else like in this within this business has everything in there. It's just a plug and play system. You're not starting from scratch. This builds, you come in and you start with the information that is there already in set up in place for you to be successful. But it starts with one thing: your mindset, your willingness to learn and to grow. You're coachable. If you're coachable and you want to learn more about this business, then it's for you, guys. When I started, like I said, I have no experience. I didn't have a. If you think that this business need a bit business degree or a diploma, none of those. Start from where you are. You could have a high school dropout. You could be anything. We do not discriminate within this business. Anybody can do it, from the lowest to the highest. And don't think that, oh, you because you have a business degree or you have a college degree, you think that you're too good for this business. No, you're not, because this business give you that flexibility that you don't have in your bachelorette, like you are a doctor, you're a lawyer. This business gives you that freedom. You can be anywhere in this world to do your business, as long as you have smart devices, or you have internet. That's all it need for you to start something, guys. If I were you right now, one of us, all of us here have our website on the screen. I would reach out to one of us and get the information that you need to get started. You know, I'm so grateful that day when this I came across this business, because I was burnt out, directly burnt out, working from um 7 to 3 or 7 to 4 sometimes, and but coming home, especially on during summertime, when you on your feet all day, running around for everybody else but yourself. Coming home, you're driving, and the sun is so hot. Sometimes you're passing out, you're sleeping, which is not good, you know. But that's why I want to let people know that there's more out there. Go, we have it. Just reach out to any one of us, Joan, myself, Patrice, and Chassette. We are here to help you. You will not left alone, because we don't want to see, we here to build people and to help people and to guide them. We want you to be successful just like ourselves. So guys, you're not alone doing this business. This business has everything that you need to make you become successful in life. Thank you so much, Joan.
Thank you, Patrice. You couldn't have said it any better, guys. So, guys, you heard it. If you're looking for options, if you're working long hours, if your paycheck not stretching, which most of us paycheck not stretching these days, and you're looking for options, we are here to guide you guys. That's why we are here. Reach out, connect, start creating options now. The cost of living is not going down. Start doing something to keep up with inflation. That's all for this week. We're going to say bye for now.
Bye. See you next week.
Bye.
Bye. Take care.